Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again to Final Fantasy V, my Fiesta run for 2025. We're just going to trigger this cutscene. Again, like, there's a couple of cutscenes that are, like, weirdly still in the game. This is one of them. They probably leave this one in just to kind of, I don't know. It's probably got to do, again, with, like, the fact that you have control during parts of the cutscene. Because that is definitely something that I have noticed. I do want to get a death sickle. But we'll do all that when we get done with the story and get the airship. So again, I think this cutscene is still kind of in... like, just because you can walk during parts of it. I am glad that we don't lose out on the Chocobo dance. Good. So anyway, now that we have that, there are a few places that are open to us that we can go to now. Well, you can go to... You could have went to Jakol or... is it Istory? Yeah, I think it's Istory with the ship. And I think if you do so, they kind of direct you towards Crescent Isle. But you can now go to Litz? I'm trying to think. Is it Litz? It's Bartz's hometown. With the Chocobo. I don't really have a reason to go there. Actually, did that give us a... Yeah, that gave us a heal. Nice. Wait. It gave everybody heal but Bart's. What? What? That's weird. That is very weird. So I do want to try and get I'm going to try and get double hand before we go fight the sandworm. I think I'm pretty close. I think I get it in 2 ABPs, so... We're going to get 2 ABPs. All right. No, that's done. Actually, I'm gonna do something now. I kind of put off doing, but you can do this as soon as you get the Kiryu, the dragon. I didn't do it because it's like one of the few cutscenes that are not cut. Like, they make you watch this cutscene, I guess, as punishment for going back here. But, yeah, no, you can actually get over here to do it as soon as you get the, Wait, what? No, there's a path over here. There it is. I didn't know this existed until the Pixel Remaster. You get a couple of cottages for free, which is useful. You can't get I don't think you can buy cottages in World 1, and they restore they revive from the dead. So it's good to have like a few of those. We're gonna mash through this cutscene. Like, the heal staff is useful, but I have white mage, so I didn't feel a need to come back over here and get it. But because I have freelancer, I think it's worth coming to get the katana. The bell is useless. One of the major balancing changes that I would do in this game is to have every bell boost an element. And like, maybe some of the weird elements, like you could get one that boosted earth, one that boosted water. Thank you. One that boosted wind. That kind of situation. Because the Geomancer does a lot of weird elements, obviously. But also bells are just bad. And then I would have the Rune Chime just boost all elements. That would definitely make Geomancy a little more powerful in the end game. Because it falls off pretty hard in World 2. Anyway, give me the heal staff. Let's put that on there. Katanas are pretty good because they can crit. Actually, I think I want to put you back on Knight. And then we'll put you on Freelancer. We could do two-handed white magic. Then we could get a two-handed Ashura. Put the green beret and the ninja suit on you. Do that. Let's go ahead and put the mithril sword on you. The main gouge on you, and two-handed. Cool. Alright, now we're gonna go fight us a sandworm. So the vehicles in this game, of course, you have a boat, can only go on water. You have the Hiryu, can fly but can't cross any mountains. You have the Black Chocobo that can cross the low mountains but not the high mountains. And then you have the airship that can cross everything. Black Chocobo, the Hiryu and the airship can land on any grass tile. The Black Chocobo can only land on forests. Oh, don't old me. Rude. I forget how many levels are in Knight. I think Knight takes a while to master because it's guard cover, two-handed, equip shields, equip armor, equip swords. So that's going to be a while. So I do want to leave Bart's on basically Knight until he masters it, I think. Yeah, we'll just... I think I could beat this guy to death. These sand bears actually, if you have a thief in your party, you can steal a... I want to say the most powerful spear you can get in World 1? From them? It might be the second most powerful. Who has... You have it. Yep. Alright, so we're just gonna hit the guy. We're gonna stick on Linda's turn. So we can do this. One thing they seem to have like definitely done for the Pixel Remaster is I feel like the sandworm moves holes a lot less often. That's pretty nice. The sandworm's pretty breezy as long as you don't have like a berserker or something. Now I'm gonna get countered. Oh no, I didn't go through. Nice. Also, he's in the he's done messed up. He's in the front row. Yep. Easy. If I go to Jakol and get a Coral Sword, I could probably one-shot the boss. that's coming up, but that's basically just there's like only like 3 or 4 tiles that you. Oh no, I told you to attack. That's whatever. Okay. Apparently that attack command didn't go through last time. Sandbearer is also a really good capture. It does a stupid amount of damage. I'm pretty sure it's Sandbear that is like that. Let's see. Here we go. One of the, oh, yeah, let me point this out, because I think it's a neat touch. Can't really... Unless you, like, end up, like, far to the left of there, you can't, like, normally see that, but on the Pixar Master you can. The Pyramid of Moor is over there. Oh, right, the Dorm Chimera. Can we kill the Dorm Chimera? No. No, we cannot. That's fine, I have the raise spell. Lots of MP, and there's no boss before we get to heal again, so it's pretty good. Alright, so no need to play hide and seek with the king, just run up here. And that, after that awkward transition, teleporter gonna blow up. The plot of this game runs on coincidence and happenstance, and just Saturday morning cartoon logic. First thing we want to do is do this. Yeah, you don't have to do all that to get the spell. There's like this whole like little going around the lab area and like checking all the stuff. There's like a cutscene that they cut out. It's like, meanwhile, like Sid and Mid are like they land with the Black Chocobo. So this actually took me. I'm like, what? What's the trigger here? The trigger is actually coming down into here and talking to Sid. Sid has turned into a giant crayfish. This boss is weak to lightning. So if I had went and got a coral sword and put it on Bart's, he'd probably close to one-shot the boss. Maybe not quite one-shot the boss, but it'd be pretty close. That's slow. Just hold off on the but this boss doesn't have a whole lot of hit points and isn't particularly dangerous. So go ahead and trigger this. Alright, now let's go back and trigger this, and then we'll start collecting weapons, I think. Since I have a freelancer, I'm going to want like a wide variety of weapons. Alright. And we can now go collect the... Let's see. We can now go collect the adamantite if we want. I got a frostbow. I don't need a thunderbow. Do I need a flame bow? I'm trying to think here. I'm gonna hold off and say no on the thunderbow. See, I do want to pop in here so that I can get the blitz whip in this there's a phoenix down in here. I want to get those. This is also a good place to ABP grind. Can you two-hand whips? Apparently you can. Apparently you can't. Okay. Oh, nope. Sure can. And I think this one's a phoenix down. Okay. Tent. Not a phoenix down. All right. Nope. Now, let's see. Is there any armor or anything I want here? I think I want a Sage's Surplice. Go ahead and get that. And I don't need the Mage Masher. I've got the Silence spell. Pick up a Coral Sword. Pick up 2 Coral Swords. Alright. Is there any magic? I don't think there's any magic I want here, but I will check. Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's see. I think you can buy level 4 magic somewhere here, maybe. Let's see, because it's Shell and Link. Ah, not till World 2. Gotcha. Well, that's a bummer. I don't need anything from history. Let's check licks here for what magic they sell. Yeah, they just sell Asuna if you missed it in the castle. This guy sells items at a discount. There are some things that I do want to get here. Sell these mithril swords. Coral sword. We'll stick with the main gouge for him for now. And this is scrolls and throwables, and this is armor. Okay, so I do want to pick up some potions and stuff. Tents, mostly. Let's get 8 tents. Just make sure I get like 5 of everything. I'll get like 30 of these. I don't need 100 of them because I've got white magic. So that's pretty good for now. Let's pop in here and use the pot. Then let's head back over to the meteor.